Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to listen to some mumbly jumbly. All the way from St. Albans, your host for tonight, Abs the Magic, Supercoach Godfather.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining. Today's topic is Adam Saad. Now, just to calm it down, I know he wasn't even on the agenda. We didn't even think about Adam Saad. No one even, actually one person did, but I can't remember who it was. But we're going to talk about Adam Saad for a few reasons. First reason is injury for ACL injury for Williams. What's that got to do with Adam Saad, you may ask? Just to calm it down, I'm going to tell you. Now, let me show you something the Rain Man tweeted out today. This is from the Rain Man. And when the Rain Man talks, we must listen. Okay, he said, with Zach Williams, Adam Saad averages 92 in 8 games. Without Zach Williams, he averages 109 from 13 games. That's from a big amount of games. That's 13 games. We're not talking like 6 games or 2 games. 13 games, average of 109 without Zach Williams. When I hear something like this, it means it's time to investigate. So thank you, Rain Man, for this information. Let's find out some more. Let's dig in deep now. Let's see what's happening. So the first thing we have to do is work out which games Zach Williams didn't play. So let's go down to Zach Williams. Let's go in here. We're looking for 8 games. 2022. Well, that's going to be easy. He didn't play round 7. You can almost say round 9. All the way to round 22. So round 7 dash 9 dash 22. Okay, this is going to be easy to find. All right, let's dig in. Now, Adam Saad priced at 567k, which gives him an average of 103, which is still okay. It's not that bad, but without Williams in a team, it's an average of 109, which is really good. Now, when we go into previous scores, actually we'll close this one off. They haven't been that high, 82, 97, 81. All right, but let's not worry about them. Let's worry about his role from last year. Now, if you have a look, once Williams wasn't playing, which his last game was in round 9. So Adam Saad went 112, 108, 109, 122, 109, he's gone crazy. Now, you can see 2 bad games and a third bad game. But that last bad game, Williams played that game. So that's again with Williams in the team. So let's take the one out. This could be very interesting. Now, I've gone and checked if he's been tagged this year, and I found one. Tagged in round 20 by Adelaide. Now, I went to the round 20 score. He scored 111 when he was tagged. Now, that's not bad for a player that's been tagged. So, he can cop a tag and get away from it, so that's a good sign. He's untaggable, well, going by one game stat, okay? So, we don't get too excited, just calm it down. But it's a good sign. Now, let's go to let's go to the kick-ins, okay? Now, keep in mind, round 1, where is it? Round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at Williams' kick-ins. 7, 7, 4. They're high. Saad's not taking as many. He's still taking some, but not as many. But Williams, all these kick-ins are going to go over there now. Even in the last game, he had 3. Saad only had 2. So Williams is the kicking man. But Saad is now going to be the kicking man, sharing it with Doherty. But if Doherty's playing midfield, then Saad is the kicking man. This is huge. Very big. Okay, now let's continue. Heat maps. Okay, so we're going to start heat maps from round 10. And look at this heat map. This is beautiful. What did he score round 10? Look at that map. Everything in the zone, in the arc, where I want him. What did he score round 10? 112. Okay. Heat map next. This one not as good, but he still scored well. I mean, Saad goes on a run. He just gives a hand pass, he runs, he goes for a dash. So he can generate points. Even though his heat map isn't that good, he still scored 111. All right, next. Round 13 heat map. It doesn't look like much. But what did he score in round 13? 109. And that heat map doesn't even look that good. Round 14. The heat map looks really good. And he went to 100s. Round 14, 122. Look at that heat map. It's not even that, it's okay. It's not like it's beautiful. How many stats that day? Round 14. Nothing huge. 25 disposals. That's just an average day for him. But what he has, 15 kicks. Look at his kicks. 15, 18. They're all 4 points each. 15 kicks is 60 points. And also handballs. So he's getting points. Plus the kick-ins. All right, let's get back to those kick-ins. All right, let me just show you something. 3 kick-ins. That's 12 points. 6 kick-ins. That's 6 times 4. It's 5 times because he played on 5 times. That's 20 extra points just from the kick-ins. He doesn't play on all the time. Sometimes he doesn't play on. But most of the time he does. But these are really good signs. Let's get back to the heat maps. Round 15. It's a beautiful heat map. Look at this. He's on the wing because he's run there. He's gone for a dash. He comes back. Round 16. Look at that. That is beautiful. I might actually have to get him in. Round 16. 124. Yeah, round 17 and 18. What happened to him? Let's have a look. Round 17. What happened to him? What is he doing over there? Round 17. How much time on ground? 77%. I mean, he's not a big... He's only like an 82% man. Round 17. Okay, that makes sense now. Look at round 17. Who did he play? West Coast. The ball didn't get there. It's not his fault. That makes sense. Okay, round 18, he played against Geelong. All right? So maybe Geelong... Where did he play? It doesn't say. So round 18 against Geelong. It doesn't say where. But if it was in Geelong, then it also explains it's a small ground. He can't run that much. It's a skinny ground if they played in Geelong. Let me find out. Okay, I found out. It was at the MCG. Well, it says Geelong has overcome a wasteful Carlton in a tense, grinding contest. So there must have been a lot of bonus points given in a close game. Okay, so but anyway, he had one bad game. All right, so we'll forgive him for one bad game. We can't blame him for that 64. He played against West Coast. The ball didn't get there, so that's fair enough. All right, round 19. The map is beautiful again. It's very nice. Round 20. Again, he's just in the right spots. He gets his kicks. He goes for a dash. He goes for a run. He kicks the ball into... Yeah, I'm really liking this player. Round 21. It's even a better map. What did he score round 21? 124. Round 19 was 136. These are just good scores. I'm going to show you round 22. Again, beautiful score. Now, the week after Williams played. Now, when Williams played, what did he do? He didn't do as much. See, Williams has taken some of his spots. No Williams, and then Saad goes nuts. The Rayman's found it. He's worked it out. I've seen enough. Okay, now for my verdict. And how can you say no to that, what you just saw? How can you say no? You have to say. I mean, it's not one that you throw the keys away because there's too many options in defence. So you can't say throw away the keys. Okay, but there are a few things to consider. He has a round 15 bye. Okay, so you can get past all the bye rounds. You can even offload him in round 15 if you're bored from him, but because in round 15 we've got a few problems, okay? A lot of the forwards have got that same bye round. And so he can give you headaches, but in a way he's also a relief because he's got that round 15 bye. Would you pick Doherty over him? Doherty's 50k extra. Who would you go for? Would you go for Saad or Doherty? Now that's a tough one. I'd probably go for Saad. Doherty's got the midfield spot. That's a really tough question. I can't answer it. So I would say go with the heart for that reason alone, because of Doherty. So who do you pick? Do you pick Doherty or Saad. Only for that reason, I say go with the heart. If there was no Doherty factor, I'd say get him. But we have two of them in the same team, two defensive geniuses. Anyway, but I like him a lot. That's all for today. Thank you once again for joining. And remember one thing. It's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice. Ciao for now.